Yo, what's the dealio, y'all? It's your boy D, the Vegan Alchemist, and today I'm going to be chopping up game with y'all real quick about a couple of herbs that I've added to, well, herbs and supplements that I added to my arsenal. And also, I'm going to be hitting the big 3-0 in about a week. So, I wanted to just give y'all some tips on just some things that I learned. Okay, so hold on. So y'all always hear me talk about this. Everybody asks me about this. It's coral calcium. You can get it from I think it's My World Hut coral calcium, man. High in mineral content. It's up there with sea moss, man. In reference to just getting your bones hard. Has a lot of trace minerals within them. Now, these next two supplements that I'm going to be speaking of are, you can get from bulk supplements. And the first one is called zinc gluconate. Now, you can get zinc from your pumpkin seeds and things of that nature. You can get all kind of extracts. Now, when you get this form right here, though, you don't have to worry about taking a lot. This is almost like a life supply because you need a very small amount of zinc daily. And if you overdo it, you might get sick and have to go to the hospital because it's really strong, it's really potent. And zinc is important because we don't get it in our everyday life. You know, we don't produce it. We don't produce it naturally within our body, so we have to get it externally. So that's zinc. Now, zinc, what does that deal with? That deals with hair growth. That deals with vision and strength. That deals with sexual health in men and in women, reproductive health in men and in women, and just overall vitality, and also the immunity, your immunity. So a lot of times people consume zinc with vitamin C. So it's one of them compounds that you might want to cop when it's a bulk supplement. Okay, so now we got saw palmetto. Saw palmetto is great for the prostate gland. It's great for the semen. You know, this is almost like what steroids do to your muscles, saw palmetto does to your actual prostate gland. Prostate is important because you see later on down the line, what you call that incontinence, where you can't control, or you sit down and you pee on yourself, or you can't control when you use the restroom. That's because of an enlarged prostate gland. Sexual problems, fertility problems. It's saw palmetto, man, and this is an extract, so it's more potent than the actual thing. For women, women can actually take that also and balances out the hormones and allows for their hair to grow thicker, stronger, and longer. Check out saw palmetto, man. So those are two compounds that I kind of wanted to chop it up with y'all about what I just got, and I've been kind of just taking these last couple of days. Now, I'm about to hit that big 3-0, man. And one thing I want y'all to know is don't be a hater, man. Humble yourself to the most. Always humble yourself. Don't be no hater. Always congratulate. And usually when you congratulate other people, whether they're older than you or much younger than you, usually they'll invite you into their circle, and you being in their circle will allow for you to get more like them. Also, as you get older, we tend to get rigid in our thought processes. We must always remain fluid because we don't know what we don't know, you know, and we've been programmed longer, you know, some of us. So always listen, especially to the younger, or just listen to something that you probably would never ever think of thinking about, or you know. So kind of have an open mind, and don't be as rigid with your thought process. Kind of be like water, like Bruce Lee say, when you pour water into the cup, it becomes the cup. When you pour it into whatever container, it becomes that container. So kind of be like water. And I think Master Dow said that in his masculinity book. He say black people are actually the water people, white people are the fire, Asian are the I think they're the air, and then the Native American, the Hispanic, they're the earth people. We're the water, we're fluid, we are social and things of that nature. But that's a whole nother story. Yeah, man, and drop all the stuff that they're feeding you, the prejudice, the hate, the envy, the greed, all these these titles and these ideologies, these groups, to say that I'm better or I have more or I'm a victim. All that shit, drop all that shit, man. It's all pulling your energy away from you. You're not growing with that, you know. You get away from that shit, man. That shit's just gonna bog you down. Just keep it moving. Focus on you, and focus on, like I said, not being a hater. Always congratulate and try to smile every day, even if your day is not going good. Find something to be appreciative of. We live in this beautiful world, this beautiful planet. Look at the sky, the clouds, the sunsets, and things of the nature. Just be appreciative of that, even if you're homeless or whatever, man. Just try to find something to be appreciative of. And remember, hard times make the strong men. You know what I mean? So a lot of times, a lot of us, we just don't get no breaks. Life is unfair. We find that out as we get older and older. But as that's our rites of passage. You see, a lot of us didn't have the cultural rites of passage that many tribes would do. So we have to go through. It's like a natural rites of passage for individuals who are just they're not where they need to be yet, or they're growing. You know what I'm saying? So for the rites of passage for a lot of us, especially at a young age, is just how bad do you want, like, just staying focused, staying hungry, and not giving up. Just not giving up, and embracing your shortcomings, embracing all of the failures, the embarrassment, and still getting up and walking. And what happens is you become better. Society is kind of funny. They'll insinuate that you're a loser, or you're nothing. And then what happens is they'll insinuate it. They won't say it, and then you will kind of gravitate toward that thought, and you'll gravitate, and you'll think in that energy. But the thing is, you're supposed to be going through that. It's the rites of passage for young men, like to just struggle and to see the unfairness of life, to see how cruel and angry and mean and evil the world can actually be, and people can actually be. And now the universe just says, how strong are you? Can you handle this? Can you stay away from all the vices that are out there to help you cope with the fact that this thing that we call life is not fair? And if you can do that, if we can do that, then we become successful, we become great. If you can, always, if you work a 9 to 5, stack bread, of course, we will always want to be entrepreneurs, so we can control our destiny, our minds, our thoughts, and things of that nature. Like I say, never be a hater, man, and don't let people get under your skin because somebody has more than you. Just smile and be happy, and like I say, congratulate, man. There's so many people that have more than me, and I just congratulate them. I be happy for them, and then they'll welcome me into their circle, and I'll see how they did what they did, and how my brain works. Once I see something, my creativity starts to expand, and then I become great. Whatever your dream is, or whatever it is you like to do, continue to work on it, and you're not crazy. Share that shit with people who you know ain't no haters, or who ain't energy scavengers, because you'll get really discouraged and you'll stop doing what it is that you need to be doing. Continue to do what you do, and also try to block out other people's thoughts of you, their perception of you. You know, a lot of people, they're in your face and they're talking to you and they're smiling and y'all socializing, but in the back of their mind they have a thought of you, and that thought may not be positive. You'll never know it, but the energy there, you can feel it. Learn how to block that shit away and walk your own path. Always work your body, man. Always work your body. I noticed when I'm rolling solo, I remember when I had my little apartment, all I would do was I would go to work, I would work out, I would eat healthy, and I would study all day. Look at YouTube videos, read books, and go work out. Maybe try to grow a little something. But that's all I would do, man. Always keep your body right though, man. And always educate yourself. Always educate yourself because time is constantly going. The world is so fast. Technology is so fast. So you always want to work this so that you're never behind. You step out the door. You know, you know, automation is here. You know everything. You know what's going on. You understand the cryptocurrency. You understand this whole dynamic that in which we're residing in. So you want to make sure you work this right here. You want to work. You want to make, even though you have a lot of loved ones or you may have no one, you need to operate as if I get sick, no one's going to be able to take care of me. So I got to keep this right here right. You know, that's why I'm very, very strict on what I eat. And it's not really hard for me. When I took my entheogenic psychedelics, things were taken out of me that were strategically embedded into me to make me have a life that in which I would need to be in a hospital, need to be sick, and die a horrible death. You know what I mean? Always keep your body up, man. Always keep your mind up. Always study, man. That's the key right there, right there. Most people are like, they don't want to work for things. Work for it, study, and just learn, man. Look up every little thing. Just learn, absorb all that shit. Absorb everything, man. And what happens is, as you get older and older, you start to understand how this thing operates and how it works. And life will get a little bit easier and a little bit easier, you know. It's never perfect. Nothing's ever perfect. But just learn to smile, be happy. Be happy for other people. Never be a hater, man. That's the biggest thing. Never be a hater, no matter how much people are fucking with you. Don't be a hater. Smile. Congratulate your brother. There's a lot of shit I can tell y'all, man, but I gotta turn the AC on. but that's about it, man. Stay working out, stay eating right, stay studying, stacking your paper, whatever it is that you do, and you'll make it. You'll be great. You'll be successful. Have tunnel vision. People gonna talk, man. People talk. That's people's biggest weapon. Your biggest weakness is just gonna be how you react to how people perceive you. And if you can react as if I'm royalty, if I'm a god, I'm great, then you're gonna be royalty. You're gonna be God. You're gonna be great, man. So I hope y'all found this information beneficial. I need to go out here. Matter of fact, since I'm already sweating, I'm gonna go hit me a couple of sets of workouts. Y'all know how I do. About to get back into the groove of things. But yeah, man, about to hit that big 3-0. And it's all about just controlling this right here. Enhancing the mental. And challenging the mental. And one of the things that enhanced this and challenged this was psychedelics, in particular the sacred mushroom. Really expanded my consciousness and it expanded my intelligence. I've always wanted to be better in reference to knowledge and wisdom. You know what I mean? I never wanted to get high. You know, I always wanted to. I knew that there was something more out here. There's always something more. There's always something that you can learn. You can always get better and learn more and more and more. And so those things expanded my consciousness. And I went from a low IQ in high school to I didn't really start getting intelligent and start understanding life to maybe my late 20s. So I hate to introduce you to this, then you start. This is just when I say entheogen psychedelics, they are just to expand the consciousness, to expand your mind, to expand your intellect, to expand how you view energy and vibes and things of that nature, and to understand yourself, and to master yourself, and to harness and enhance the hidden gems, the hidden gifts that are within you. But just smile, be happy, and enjoy your life. Peace, love, and God bless.